They balance aesthetics with the content. And what I mean by that is you're talking about this drug addiction. And Minneapolis is a diverse community, and they had a Caucasian female who was talking about her own drug addiction with George Floyd, which I think I kind of suddenly subdued the fact that this was a black neighborhood with black people against the white cops. And for people in the jury to see that who are Caucasian, I think that resonates differently to say this is not a George Floyd problem. This is not a black problem. Let's put that aside. Let's focus on the officers, and the sergeant's testimony will help them do that.
All right. The latest episode of the Court TV podcast is now available this week. Michael Ayala joins me to break down opening statements in the death of George Floyd murder trial. We discussed what we learned, what surprised us, and where we think the trial will go. We just saw the opening statements in the biggest case in quite a long time. Minnesota versus Derek Chauvin. What was your overall takeaway? What are you thinking, Michael?
I thought, just to put it in simplest terms, the prosecution won opening statements. I thought they did a fantastic job. But I also came away still with the same feeling I started with, that this is not an easy case. There are a lot of places where the defense has some strong arguments, has a lot to work with. I always wondered, how is he going to explain how long Derek Chauvin was on George Floyd's neck? Now that I have an understanding of where he's going, I'm still in that camp that says this is not an easy case.
And you can find the Court TV podcast wherever you listen, and it's always available on CourtTV.com.
Mesothelioma. It's all we do. With 9 offices across the country, we are large enough to take on big corporations. There is no risk. Let us come on.
Take mesothelioma claims. Call us at 1-800-500-9948 or go to mesobook.com.
Our experience and the size of our law firm makes a difference. Call us at 1-800-500-9948 or visit mesobook.com.
Being great at a new language means being pretty bad for a while. And soon, you'll be something else. Rosetta Stone, how languages learn.
Today, women with nighttime urinary incontinence don't have to wake up wet. Wake up dry with the PureWay system, an innovative breakthrough system for managing female urinary incontinence at night.
Morning, Mom.
Good morning. How did you sleep? Better, thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad.
The PureWay system works outside the body to draw urine away, helping to keep skin dry and control odor. The PureWick system is a non-invasive option for management of moderate to severe urinary incontinence. It can also reduce trips to the bathroom, which is a known cause of nighttime falls. Now, nighttime falls can be one less thing to lose sleep over.
Medicare now covers the PureWick female sinus catheter. Call 800-973-8231 today to see if you qualify for Medicare reimbursement. That's 800-973-8231.
Stunning! You did this? You could totally be a designer.
Runs USA is my secret weapon. They make it easy to find a rug that pulls a room together.
Wait, are these pieces for real?
Yes. Go to rugsusa.com/TV and get your 10% off now. Always free shipping.
At times like these, it's important to know that you're staying safe at home. Visiting Angels is committed to your safety and comfort. Our compassionate caregivers provide one-on-one essential home care services for our senior loved ones. At Visiting Angels, personal home care is our passion. We're here for you.
Are you drowning in credit card debt? Do you feel over your head in monthly payments? I'm Bob with DebtBlue here to tell you about a special program that credit card companies have tried to keep hidden. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, we could settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for credit card companies, but it's great news for you. At DebtBlue, we can help you virtually eliminate your credit card debt faster than you might imagine possible, and with a monthly payment you can afford. We even help eliminate the risk by guaranteeing guaranteeing your success. Call 1-800-436-9179 to see how much you can save. Before you chase your debt through consolidation or declare bankruptcy, talk to us first. Find out the secret credit card companies don't want you to know. Call JetBlue now at 1-800-436-9179 to learn how much money you can save as we help put you back on the road to financial freedom.
Okay, so Function of Beauty is actually changing my hair. It's totally custom and your bottle is made from your hair fluid. You get to choose your hair goals.
Yes! Look at my progress in only 2 months. The ingredients are all the good things, and it's working. Like, that never happened.
Same. I was convinced of the reviews. There are like thousands. Trust me. Do this for your hair.
Function of Beauty, customizable hair care. Get 10% off your first order at functionofbeauty.com.
What was his demeanor like?
He seemed very, approachable. He was talkative. He seemed to just be having average Memorial Day, just living his life. But he did seem high.
Do you recall describing some other behaviors of Mr. Floyd while he was in the store?
Correct.
What were those behaviors?
He was doing a couple of stretches, like a lunge,
Okay,
kind of.
like kind of stepping forward like
You know, it was more of a sideline, right here.
like that. So, for the record, I'm standing kind of feet together and stretching over to the side with one leg, right?
Right.
Putting his arms in front of him. And kind of based on your observations of his behavior, his speech patterns, that's what caused you to form the impression he was under the influence.
Correct.
All right, posted that video on social media today and asked you, what does that video of George Floyd reveal to you? We begin with our 13th juror comment of the day from Bert, who says it doesn't matter what the man was doing in that store. They flat out murdered him. Even the EMT said he had to tell the cop to get off of George when they arrived. So terribly wrong. Renee Hill, that's another big part of today's testimony involving the paramedics, and there was testimony. He had to tell Chauvin to remove himself from George Floyd.
Yeah, extremely powerful. So, the prosecution had that in their pocket as well, and the jurors heard it. When the paramedics got there, he was already gone. And the paramedic said that, and he still had to tell him to get off. And that is not a good look for the defense.
Bad, I would call a bad fact, ladies and gentlemen.
Very bad.
Valerie tonight. I don't know him personally, of course, but I do know when somebody's had a few beers or drinks, maybe even some kind of party favor. I do think he's pretty tipsy, but remember, it was a holiday. That's how a lot of people enjoy their day. And that was part of the testimony, Lee, pointing out that it was Memorial Day when all of this happened. Do you think jurors will look at it that way?
I don't think it's going to move the needle for the jurors with regard to Memorial Day. I think what the jurors are going to see is a happy, jovial person and not a violent and obstructive individual.
Jason tonight. It says nothing. I don't care if the guy had heroin needles sticking out of his arms in the video. Still wasn't justification for murdering that man on the street. Let me ask you, Mike.